So should we do Ice Age 3 Collision Course?
Yeah, you should do that.
So Ice Age, well, it's not called Ice Age, Ice Age 5, sorry, Ice Age Collision Course. For some reason, I keep wanting to call this Ice Age 3 because I've just sort of blocked out the fact that this is actually the 5th instalment in the Ice Age film series. I think, and you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong about this, wasn't it Ice Age about which I said it's the death of narrative cinema? Wasn't that where that began? I think that's where it was, because I said it's just a series of bits that are all stuck together, don't actually sort of make any coherent sense.
That sounds about right.
Astonishingly, having pretty much exhausted every other possibility in terms of the way in which, you know, this works out, they've still managed to dream up another bit of plot, this time with, you know, the whole thing about Scrat at the beginning, you know, burying the acorn, and then that's always the funniest bit of the film, and then there's all the other stuff, which is walking from here to there and plodding. In this particular case, they send Scrat into outer space. No, really, into outer space, where he pinballs around in a spaceship, which accidentally causes what may be a potential apocalypse. There is a huge ball of fire coming from the sky, which is going to smash the Earth, and in order to stop it from doing so, our various heroes have to walk a long way to go and do something which somebody dreamed up in a moment of where on earth can we go with this, whilst en route meeting some new characters. Here's a clip.
I can't believe it! Visitors! We've never had visitors! Somebody pinch me! Or should I pinch you? Wait, I'll pinch both of us.
Did I hit my head? What's happening here?
I sure hope this isn't a... dream.
Oh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night.
This guy? For real? Whatever. Ah!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, hello, handsome. I'm Brooke. Ooh, such exquisite bone structure. Such a strong jaw. I'm getting butterflies.
I'm getting nauseous.
I'm getting nauseous too. Mind you, interesting use of Dreamweaver, the Gary Wright song. That's quite nice.
Are you a fan of that song?
I like a couple of Gary Wright songs.
What else did Gary Wright do?
I'm just trying to remember, but I like it.
Okay. You know, cast John Leguizamo, Dennis Leary, Queen Latifah, Simon Pegg, Jessie J, you know, just a whole bunch of sort of, you know, fairly famous names, all of whom have done many better things. I think the problem with this is this. Quite apart from the fact that by the time you get to, you know, this number down the series, it is evident that you've kind of run out of steam, and that this would perhaps be better suited being a direct-to-video release, which is what often happens with these kind of series, which is that you get to a certain point, and then they go direct-to-video and they start making the movies just, you know, just full video. But also the fact that it does look like they have literally run out of anything to do. And so they've just gone, okay, let's have space. We haven't been to space, and let's have... Do you remember the bit at the beginning of the Dinosaurs movie recently, when the opening gag was that the dinosaurs are all standing, eating grass? Good Dinosaur. Remember this? And there's a really funny
No, I
gag.
didn't see it, so no.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, fine. So there's the funniest gag in that film, which that film was a hodgepodge, and it was kind of all over the place. And actually, when you discover the story about how that film came into being, that it was going to be one film, and then it turned into being another film, and it sort of, you know, got changed, you can understand why it was. And you end up saying things like, well, the grass has got this incredible photorealist quality to it. But there is one really, really funny gag in it, which is also in the trailer, which is that the dinosaurs are all standing eating, and this huge, great big burning meteor, you know, the one we know, you know, apparently caused dinosaur extinction. I said apparently in there because
Who knows?
who knows? And it comes hurtling towards Earth, and then it misses, and it just goes, and the dinosaurs all look up briefly, and then they carry on munching, and that's the funniest gag in the film. Well, that gag, in and of itself, which, you know, is something which even with my sort of laboured description of it, lasted only a very few seconds, is funnier than everything in Ice Age. You just end up with the same thing, which is you really have got to the point that you just don't care. And I know big corporate entertainment, it's there for, it's popcorn, blah, 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 blah. But it would be nice to feel that somebody actually thought there was a reason for doing this. It is. I just thought it was kind of, and I think, and I may be wrong, and I mean our listeners who have better memories than me will correct me on this. I think it was Ice Age that I said the death
No,
of...
I've got the answer here.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Sorry, it
It's
wasn't.
from here. I'm now reading from the holy word of Wikipedia.
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. Okay.
Mark labelled the film Ice Age 2 as the death of narrative cinema,
Okay.
and he encouraged people to utter the phrase when leaving screenings of the film. Mark criticised this particular film for consisting of nothing more than a collection of slapstick sequences with little to connect them.
Okay, well, in that case, I am now looking back on that glorious heyday of Ice Age 2 and going, would that it was so simple, would that we now had the level of dramatic coherence that we had then now.